The story also follows Lorelai's mom, who is, I forget her name on the show, but she's married to Richard, or she has been married to Richard for all these years, and he does end up passing away. And we kind of see her develop a little bit more as a character or as a person, within dealing with the death of her husband. And she really just, we've seen her throughout the series on Gilmore Girls. She's really snooty. She wants things a certain way. She's very old-fashioned. And we kind of see her just develop into more of this, like, funky, modern grandma. I don't know. Or modern older person. Like, she just kind of lets loose a little bit in this series. And, she's wearing different clothes. And she ends up selling the house and moves to Nantucket, and she becomes like some type of museum, Nantucket museum tour guide or something. Yeah, she becomes some type of like Nantucket tour guide. So, you really kind of see her just kind of become a different person apart from her late husband, and just dealing with the death and all of that good stuff. So I thought that was pretty interesting, because we really got to see like a totally different side from her, and just kind of see her character develop a little bit more. Another thing that happened in this series is that Rory is dating this guy named Pete, and nobody can seem to remember him, including Rory. Like, she has to write down when they have dates. She keeps trying to write down, like, break up with him, because he's not a memorable guy. He's not the type of guy that, she's supposed to end up with, is what her mom, pretty much keeps telling her. But yeah, she can't remember anything about him. Luke can't remember anything about him. Lorelai can't remember anything about him. He's not memorable in any type of way. So by the end of the series, he ends up breaking up with her, because Rory, of course, continues to forget to break up with him. And Rory is also two-timing him, because she was dating Logan, which you remember from back in the day, the rich kid, throughout the series. And they have a very interesting relationship, because Logan is actually engaged to another woman, but they pretty much have an agreement that, Rory and Logan, they pretty much have an agreement that they can hook up whenever they want to, just as long as they don't, disclose all the details involving said hookup with whoever else they're hooking up with. So they have like this weird, type of relationship. But I really kind of feel like Logan is like in love with her, but he's being like forced to marry whoever else is he's supposed to be promised to marry to, because he's from a rich family, and these rich families, they like to keep their money within the family and only marry other rich families. So they're on that type of tip. Is marrying this other girl because he has to marry her. She's from the Swanson family, or I just made that up. I don't know what her real name, her last name is, but I'm just saying she's from one of those rich families, and we gotta keep it in the family, so you gotta marry her. So yeah, he's pretty much marrying her because he has to, but obviously he is extremely fond of Rory, and she's extremely fond of him. She's deeply in love with him. But Jesse also is in love with Rory. So I'm kind of wondering how the season is going to play out, like what's going to happen with that, because Jesse is actually the one who told Rory to write the book. And I feel as if he feels as if he knows her enough to know that that is what's going to work for her. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where that storyline is going to go, because if you guys, well, I'm sure you've watched the series, but Rory is pregnant. She says that she's pregnant by the end of the season. And that's pretty much the big cliffhanger that the series, leaves with, is that Rory is pregnant. And obviously it's by Logan, because she was never with Pete. But anyway, yeah, I'm wondering if, like, who she's going to end up with. Is it going to be Jesse, or is it going to be Logan? Because Logan is engaged, but he's not married yet. And Jesse's obviously in love with her. but you know, we don't know if he's gonna tell her or not. So I don't know. It's real interesting. I'm definitely like caught up in it. I didn't think that, honestly, I didn't think that this would be something that I would be interested in liking. I'm gonna be real with you guys and say, like, I used to watch the show back in the day, but I wasn't like a huge like cult following type fan. Like, I was just kind of like, oh yeah, this is a cool show. But yeah, I think they did a really good job on reviving it. Like, it's really dope. Like, I'm like intrigued to see what's gonna happen next. So, you know, definitely check it out. I hope you've already checked it out, because you're gonna be a little disappointed by watching this video and you know that Rory's already pregnant. Well, you know that she's pregnant, and I spilled the beans on that one. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this recap / review. Remember to give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao!